What's happening, everybody? Good morning. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. This is Morning Wood. I do already have one bet going, but it has already started. I liked the Campbell Camels today. They returned all 5 of their starters, beat up pretty good on a D2, and so I laid 6 points with them. Just trying to get all my screens up. Did any of you guys have an issue with covers yesterday? Man, covers was like throwing me for a loop. Campbell's getting their butts whooped right now. 12-4. 12-4, Camels. What's going on? All right. It's still early. We'll give them a minute. Hi, cool guy. Hi, Detroit Lenny. If you guys missed it last night on Almost Adulting, we had Manic BBG and her 5 shots of German cake. She was fantastic. That was a really good time. Still kind of trying to recover from that. Okay, so we've got Detroit Lenny. Jessica Campbell still has 2. Sean Austin, Cool Guy, Dominic ERV, and Raymond Reddington are still in it. What's up, Nick Earl? How you doing? Okay, so let's start looking at some stuff. Let's get our cap on. I'll get my cap on. Who are we liking today? Little Eastern Michigan, Utah State. Ooh, the Spiders are playing today. You know I love me some Richmond. We can start looking at that one. Cool Guy is going to go U.S., Mexico, both teams to score. All right. Cool Guy, ETTS, U.S., Mex. Got it. Bum, 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 bum. Shoo. So we'll get that going up here. Soccer. U.S. Mex BTTS. Okay, got you, cool guy. Am I on the Northeastern game at all? No, I'm not. Are they playing right now? I was 2-2 yesterday, so I'm 10-3 for my season so far. So off to a good start. Yeah, Northeastern, no, they're down 2 to Georgia State right now. No, I did not get on that. That was a little too early for me. Little too early for me on that one. Hi, just popped in to thank you for Northern Arizona pick. You did catch with Vermont. Yep. So that one, because I watched the video back and I watched the video back knowing what the outcome was. So, Vermont, let's keep an eye on them. Like I said, that's a team I'm going to like all season long. I was just worried because the other team had already played a game, so it was the wrong pick. I mean, Vermont money line. I don't know where my head was at on that one, Artie, but crushed it. Artie M, you crushed it. But we're gonna keep that in our minds all season. We like Vermont. All right, we like Vermont. Yo, yo, yo. Chicago, Golden State, OF. I don't know if you take half, but heavy game. NCAA men's, you like Kentucky and Ohio. I think one of the parlays was saying Kentucky first half was what she was going with. Morning, Allie. Nick is actually betting the Sabres today. Buffalo for the cup. Yes. See, he's coming over. He's coming over to the dark side. Gotta travel. Have a great show. Bye, RDM. You'll watch later. All right. Hopefully I'll get some picks in here for you. Keep it simple and boring. Hey, Allie, hon. How are you? I'm good to go. I am good to go. Hi, Lex and Steele. What's up, Joe Chris? Who do you got to win the WSOP? You're pulling for Chris Moneymaker? Chris Moneymaker changed the game of poker. I haven't been watching it. I don't even know who's in. Is Dutch in? Because that's who I would root for. Last night's show was the best, hands down. I want some more of that at Detroit. Oh, Detroit Lenny was fired up last night. Fired up. Hit the like button, Woodies, for extra luck and for the queen. It does make me happy. And then she gives us them hot mama college basketball picks. What's up, Sean Austin? I know that dropped big time, didn't it? Yesterday, the Clippers and the Ravens. What up, my East Side guy? What up, Lex Steele? You already hit the like. Richie P knows what's good. Hit that like button. Like, just pop out a live chat. Hit the thumbs up. Come right back. I'll still be here. I'm not going to leave you. Wofford on the money line looks like a great line. Okay, let's check Wofford out. I like it. Wofford, Clemson. That line is already moving the way. It looks like it opened at an 8.5. I've got 2 Go-Gurts. I've got my almost adulting thing. I can go right there. Excuse me. Okay, so Wofford has already played. They beat Bob Jones. You know, there's something else I was looking at yesterday, and I said that Northern Iowa had won against Nichols, but Nichols beat them. Was that the Vermont game? I was whatever I was reading, I was way off on it. So Wofford smashed Bob Jones 117, and they're in the Southern. They're in the Southern. Man, I've got to write my tabs back. My little fingers are smearing them off. Wofford. Okay, so Wofford has 3 out of their 5 starters back. Coach has been there 2 years. They lost to SoCon in the quarterfinals. They've got all B's for their grade and then an A for intangibles. We want to look at where they are. They're ranked 5th in their conference. Citadel. Greensboro. They were 2nd last year. They're ranked 5th in their conference this year. And then they're going to go on to play Clemson, who is the ACC. They've returned 3 of 2, lost in the first round of the tournament. They are ranked 12th in the ACC. Last year, they were not very good. And they are all B's. The line is moving in the way of Wofford, so I do not hate that play. I'm going to put it on the board with the points, but I'm also going to write a slash and then write money line next to it. Okay, here we go. And that's what we're going to do. NCAAB. The other thing I just wanted to see is who did Clemson play? They played Presbyterian and only won by 11 points as 18.5 point favorites. Wofford plus 6.5. That game goes off at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, so there's time to get onto that game. All right, good look, Lex. Good look. I like it. I'm in this last Woody standing on a Friday. I know, didn't you? You came really close like a week or so ago too, didn't you? What's up, Marcos? Wow. Wow, what? Hi, Christopher Marks. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Rickett. What up, LD? Hi, Silky One. Hi, AJ's. Go Southland Conference, Nichols. I went to Northwestern State, who has one of the winningest coaches of all time. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Nichols is not a good squad, though. I don't like Michigan State minus 24. I was talking to myself and I said, the rent is too damn high, y'all. Okay. Well, you guys know I like to stay off of bigger schools. I don't need them involved. Watch out, Lenny's going to sweep the week. Total chaos. Hold on. I'll look up Michigan State. We'll chat. I just feel like if you guys are coming to me to get picks like Michigan State and Kentucky, there's like 100 other handicappers out there that are going to tell you those games. It's Western Michigan. I want to stick with the little guys that no one else talks about. Okay, so Western Michigan is first in the Mid-American. Mid-A. Mid, yeah. And they were good last year. I remember them being good last year. They were not. They were not good last year. Never mind. I didn't say that. They're 9th in the conference is what it said. First Mid-American. They're 9th in the conference here is what the blue ribbon says. And then, where did I have their last game? It looks like they played already. Return 3 out of 2. They're B. Backcourt's a B minus. Frontcourt's a C plus. Bench is a C plus. Intangibles are a B. I agree. I think Michigan State's the better team, but I think 24.5 is just too many points. That's one I'm going to stay off of. LDDL, you're interchangeable. Lenny, Detroit, Lenny. Oh, we found out what Lenny's middle name is. Everyone has to hit the like button, though, if they want to hear it. You have to hit it. But we know what Lenny's middle name is. You, Allie, can you pretty please wear your Halloween Goldie Hawn costume for us again, like soon? Do I look too haggard for you? Is that what it is? Which games I'm already on Campbell. I do like this Wofford. That line's moving in the right way. I haven't really looked yet. We're going to pull some out of here. Poland and Hungary over 3.5. Stick it in. That's what he said. All right. Poland over 3.5. You got it. You got it, Christopher. How's the, Rickett. How's the baby? Connor McDavid to score a goal. You nailed it yesterday with Dry Saddle. Boop, 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 boop. McDavid to score. All right, we'll get our NHL and our props. And then any football and stuff you guys want to put in, go ahead. So NHL, McDavid to score. Okay. But I was saying one of the parlays like Kentucky first half. She was up at 4:39 a.m. today. Turn the TV on, looking at me laughing. It's going to be a long day. She's doing great. Oh, that's such a fun age. They will blow out Western Michigan, but I don't know about 24. Yeah, that's just it. Things to remember. Okay, so here's a teachable moment that we can talk about, though, is that a lot of times, obviously they're both in the same state. Michigan State and Western Michigan play in the same state. But those kids at Western Michigan, Central Michigan, they got overlooked by teams like the Wolverines and by Michigan State. So they really kind of want to stick it up there, what's, so they're going to come hard. Western Michigan first half is probably a good look there. Take the points first half. Watch out, Lenny. It's going to have us. I know. He's going to have us 0-8 in the handicap topics, even though they only picked 2. VMI Presbit over 142 today. VMI over 142 today. All right. I'm not ready for totals yet, so I'm going to trust you on that one. You're definitely taking Western Michigan plus 24 and NIU. I love that. I want that. I said that on Wednesday because I was looking up NIU, and then I said, who did they play next? And they played Indiana, and I was like, oh, I want all over that bet. So I'm going to take that right now. Thank you for reminding me of that, as a matter of fact. That's where the guru went to school, is Indiana. We do a lot of Indiana fading. 25 beautiful points. I'll take it. All right. Maybe that's why I was all over Northern Iowa, Northern Illinois, plus 25. Okay, and we like Western Michigan. We'll say that too. You guys are into that. Plus 25 also. Okay, cool. So I am on Northern Illinois. I've taken that bet. Oh, let's do that. Okay. You're here for Allie's awesome guy. Hey, I hope we have a good season. We are going to have a good season. What was she watching, Rickett? Don't tell them they don't deserve it. Is Lenny's middle name Cosmo? Oh, that would be a good one. I know. Yeah, Richie P knows because he watched Almost Adulting. It was breaking news. It's so funny how we found out too. We, Picks and Parlays got acquired by Rake Tech, so we all have to send copies of our ID and send it in to the the HR. And Amanda hit reply all when she took the picture and sent it to them, and so I got that email. The news, we tried to find some cartoons. Oh, she watched the news. We tried to find cartoons, but there's not on that early. She thinks it's hilarious to turn the TV on with the remote. She just giggles and giggles like, look what I can do. It's magic. Suns first half on the money line for Sean Austin. Suns first half. Okay, we'll do NBA over here. Suns first half. Okay. What about Ryder? Okay, now you're speaking my language. Ryder. Let me get in here. And Copen. 15. Copen has not covered twice against the spread. That line is moving towards Copen, though. 16.5 to a 15. 256. I need to find my glasses. Is what I need in my life. 256. They're ranked 4 in the Mid-Eastern. They only have 1 out of their 5 starters back. Juan Dixon. Oh, I remember Juan Dixon. Didn't he play for Maryland or something? Or maybe Copen? I feel like he played for Maryland. They've got a B in the backcourt, C+ front court, C+ bench, and a B in their intangibles. Copen State led Ken Palm's adjusted tempo rankings with 76.8 possessions per 40 minutes, 2 more than second place Eastern Kentucky. In raw totals, the Eagles averaged 79.4 trips per 40 minutes, the most of any Division I team since Savannah State in 2017. Juan Dixon's team ran a blistering 81 possessions through 40 minutes. So Copen plays hard and fast, but at the same time, they've only got 1 guy back from that team last year. But hey, that's coaching culture also. Okay, so then we talk Ryder. MNOPQRS. There it is, 239. They have played 1 game. They lost against the spread. They returned 3 of their 5. Are eager to bounce back from last season. So Ryder is having a bounce back from last season, and Copen is coming off of a bad A last season. Ryder's coach says he thinks his guys are hungry. God, I'm hungry. I need a Go-Gurt. Okay. And they are ranked 6th in the Metro Atlantic. I would take the points with Copen. That's what I would do. I would take the points with Copen. No, Allie, you always look good. I just try to make you laugh and smile once a day on this show. Well, I appreciate that. From me, you know I always talking and clowning, but that costume was fire. Hey, I clean up nice, all right? I clean up nice. You guys always see me early in the morning. Well, not always. I wore my onesie last night on Almost Adulting. Brandon Lee is 7-1 in Handicapper picks and leading the way. Brandon Lee is on our circuit team. Remember, he just won something. He just won either the Woodie or the Footie. He's very sharp. He's our Hawaiian friend. It seems like when McDavid scores, Leon doesn't. And when Leon does, McDavid doesn't. Let's see how it goes tonight. So really, you should get down on both of them, right? Because you're going to get one, if not both. Or maybe not either. Okay, we'll put a little team total action up here for the NBA. Team total. Suns TT over and Knicks TT over. Both are 112.5. Cool. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan Austin. I'm just playing Detroit Lenny. I know you're on point. Ooh, CFL. I love the CFL. All right. CFL Argonauts +3. All right. I love me some CFLers. Oh, that's your Woodie too. Okay. Argonauts +3. Okay, I'm going to get on that. I'm going to take that bet. Hi, Miss Danica. How's it going? Hi, Manic. You hit the like on the way in. That's how you do it, girl. That's how you do it. You were great last night on the show. Thank you so much for coming on. That was fun. That was fun. Uh, we do taste like chicken. Like Clemson today, UCLA versus Villanova should be good. I lean UCLA -3. That line dropped a lot then. You missed the best number. I like Villanova. I don't like to think that they travel that far to lose. But I wanted more points. Remember, 4 is my number. I really like to have 4 if I'm taking points. But if it's a close game, you think it's going to be a good close game, you want to be on the side with the points, kind of a deal. I love the Spiders. Let's talk. I'm going to talk Richmond first because I like that team. I love me some Utah State too, but they're just not the same squad. Didn't Brock leave and like all their guys left, right? I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Okay, Utah State's in the Mountain West. I know that. I've watched them play basketball with my own eyes several times. They're ranked 5 this year. I was right about fading the Service Academy, though. Don't fade a Service Academy on Veterans Day. They did not win, but they did cover. So keep stuff like that in mind. Utah State returned 2 of 3. Coach brought his UMBC assistants to Utah State. And then they got 2 guys from UMBC also. Brock Miller returned along with fellows. Okay, so Brock Miller and Justin Bean are still in. I wonder if Brito still plays for them. When you do stats and you're talking Utah State, Bean and Brito are both on Utah State, and they were really fun to screw with their names, Bean Brito. Okay, so they're a B backcourt, B frontcourt, C and bench, A and intangibles. All right, that's what they're doing now. Richmond played North Carolina Central and beat them by 10 points as 26-point favorites. Or is that? Yeah, as 26-point favorites. So that is a problem. They did not cover that spread. Sugar butts. Okay. There we go. And then Utah State played UC Davis and lost to them by 3 as 11.5-point favorites. So they didn't cover either. Okay. Richmond Spiders. 3 putos like spider. 239. Three out of 2 starters are back. Same coach for 9 years. It's another eager to bounce back after last season. Oh, wait, this is them. Wait. This is Ryder. I need Richmond. I'm like, wait, I just read this. I just read it. 238. What am I doing with my life right now? I'm sorry. 124. You know who's listed right under Richmond? Ryder. 134. What's wrong with me? I'm hungover. That's what. Okay. Richmond has 4 starters back. I've got their box. If you're all A's, I do that to your box. I make a thing around it. And they've got 4 starters back. The 2021-22 Richmond Spiders are perhaps the oldest college basketball team in history. The 15 returning players have combined for roughly 500 starts and 7,000 points. That's pretty impressive. And then also we want to think, where is Richmond? It's in Richmond, Virginia. Where is Utah State? It's in Utah. So that's a big travel going across right there. I would probably lay it with Richmond in this situation. I might even take that bet. I'm going to say, I'll put it up here. Richmond -6.5, I think is what that was. Get off of me, covers thing. Okay. Yeah, 6.5, and it's moving towards Richmond. All right, Cal Poly is plus 7.5. It's going the Cal Poly way. North Dak State. This is those little Dakotas. Those little Dakotas. They whooped on Concordia, 88-44, but that's pretty much what that game was designed to do. Excuse me. And then Cal Poly they beat Westcliff 86-53. That's what they were supposed to do. North Dakota State has traveled to Cal Poly. Let's look in the Big West. It's easier when I know their conferences. I just need to be looking that up. The Big West has got Cal Poly ranked as number 10 in their conference, so not the best. They've only got one of their 5 starters returning. Coach has been there 2 years. Cal Poly head coach John Smith, who had 6 freshmen on the roster in the pandemic-plagued season, is far from the only Division I coach with this question. Last year was the wrong year to have so many young guys. Okay, so now those guys are older. Still doesn't really convince me, though, Cal Poly. And then it's in the Summit. North Dakota State. Yeah, there's Summit. Some girls. There we go. North Dakota State is ranked 2 in their conference. They've got one of the top front courts. They've got one of the top back courts. They're the top 3 top back court in their conference, top 3 front court in their conference. They've got they're on the all conference team with Rocky Cruiser, who's a senior. Laurel Bob. Last year they were 3rd. This year they're 2nd. Okay. And then we want to look. They have all 5 starters returning. They're all B's in grades. I would take North Dakota State. I feel like you got to lay it with them. Yeah, I would take North Dakota State. All right. Northeastern live at plus 4.5 is a good play. Put this in your betting notes. Indiana State. The Sycamores are going to be an over team. Their coach likes to run. I like that. What's up, Allie? The Naga go. Good luck on the bets today. To all bettors, make that money. Indiana, I kind of like that in North Dakota State. I just don't like the travel. Minus 6.5, was it? Maybe 7.5. I kind of like that. I like Clemson too, but Indian Cowboy likes Wofford with the points, so that's a stay away from me. I like Wofford. I like Wofford also. Clippers ending last night. Yeah, I saw they only won by 3 or something. You took Northeastern plus 6.5 and sprinkled that money line. Get it. 42-42 at the half. Hi, Mr. Nika. How are you? You're about to in-play the Campbell game? Never mind. No value. What's up, Marcos? How are you? What's up, everybody? I have you off of my board, Breaking Vegas, because I never got your pick yesterday. So show me where your pick is. Or tell me where it is. Nets minus 9. Yeah, I need to see your pick. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, Leg Show. Strasburg and 6 Mile East Side. Hi, Laterica. Medic was great. We had a little bit of, but she's in a cabin up in like Northern California. My Campbell game is almost at a point that we could middle it. Marquette minus 13 and New Hampshire. Let's talk. Okay, so Marquette, that number looks like it's pretty much staying the same. New Hampshire won its first one. Doesn't say if they covered the spread, so that means they're playing a D2. They blew out St. Joseph's. I kind of feel like I was into Marquette this season. Let me just double check. I mean, I'm not into laying 13 points with Marquette this season. Okay. They only won by 11 to SIU Edwardsville as 20.5-point favorites. They're in the shiz Big East. You got to do better than that if you're going to play in the Big East, Marquette. Come on. This is the Big East, yeah. All right. No start. Okay, so Marquette, here's the deal. Shaka Smart, who used to be the coach of Texas Longhorns, he's a first-year coach at Marquette now. He has 0 starters that are returning, and he's a first-year coach. I love Shaka Smart. We've had this talk already. Their backcourt's a B-, front court's a C+, bench is a C+, and their intangibles are a B. I need this to be more on point on what it's doing. And then New Hampshire is America East, AE. And they have all 4 starters returning. They lost in the America East quarterfinals last season. They've got a B backcourt, A front court, B+ depth, B+ intangibles. I might take 13 there is what I would do. It's just a more well-gelled team, and they have played a game. Yeah, that I would lean towards New Hampshire, maybe even New Hampshire first half. Those guys have played with each other for a long time. Hit the like button, everybody. Laterica knows what's good. CFL teasers, Toronto +9, under 50.5. All right, where's your teaser marker? Here it is. Right there on the floor. Okay. Detroit Lenny's CFL teaser. Argonauts +9 and under 50.5. I remembered all of that. Excellent. Beautiful. I'm going to get on. I like that. Thanks, Lenny. I'm on it. You like West Virginia. Why are we laying all these points on my show, Silky One? Why are we laying all these points, huh? Huh? Cray. Oh, shiz. Oh, do crazy Ming. Miss Danica, I'll shoot my shot with Clemson. The other thing I loved is when Amanda Licious texted in and said, Lenny's like, you got to train those girls. I got a younger wife because you got to train those girls. And Amanda pops into the chat. She's like, how's that training going for you? It was hysterical. Hi, Wilson DeLejo. He was on Almost Adulting last night. College football teaser, Wyoming +20, South Florida +29. College football. Wyoming +20. Oh, they're playing Boise. And South Florida +29.5. Cool. Got you. What's up, Danny Daniels? You like LSU minus the 14? I just want to peek at LSU real quick. 328. Cool. This is a delicious Go-Gurt. Berry. I must always be getting the strawberry ones. LSU's only got one back from last season. But Texas State, I really like Texas State. Texas State beat the snot out of Incarnate Word. They're in the Sun Belt. The old SB. They're ranked third in the Sun Belt, as a matter of fact. Texas State, these southern schools are scrappy schools. So you want to keep an eye out for those little ones. LSU's got, oh wait, no, this is Louisiana. That's the Rage Cajuns. That's Lafayette. Texas State has 4 of them back. They've got an A in their backcourt, a C+ front court, a B in the bench, B+ intangibles. I'd be on a Texas State there, I believe. I love you, Danny, but I believe I would be on a Texas State. LSU played the Monroes and beat them 101-39. So those stats are going to be really skewed too. Yeah, I'm on the other side of that. I like Texas State. I kind of actually want to bet on Texas State for that matter. Oh, we did that one. You like North Dakota State? We put that up? Yeah. Okay, North Dakota State. That's where we were at too. Hi, Petromas. Who do you like today, Elcraft? Me and Laterica and Tony Cobbs are going to do a college basketball show tonight about the games on Saturday. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And that way you will not miss our college basketball show. You like the Bucks -1.5? Okay. Take on Wright State. Let's find them. Usually, I remember last year I liked Wright State a lot. I want to say I did. Take on Wright. Take on Wright. The Raiders played Lake Erie College, beat them pretty good. That's what they were supposed to do. They're in the Horizon. Horizon. They've got 4 of them back. 4 came back. They've got an A backcourt, A front court, C bench, but an A- in intangibles. 5-year coach, Scott Nagy. And then they're playing Marshall. Wasn't there something about Marshall I dug the other day, or no? The Thundering Herd. Maybe that was football I was thinking of. Marshall hasn't played yet, right? No, they haven't. Okay, and they're in Conference USA, which is right here. Marshall was 15-7 last season. They got 3 of them back. Dan D'Antoni, 7 years there. They're an A in backcourt, B in everything else. So it says Marshall began the 2021 season with promise, winning 6 of its first 7 games before a team-wide COVID-19 outbreak forced 4 to be postponed. The Thundering Herd regrouped by winning 6 of their final 7 in the regular season, but was quickly bounced out of the tournament by Rice. And that's 3. And then Wright State has been the Horizon League's best program since coach arrived on campus. The Raiders have tied or won the league regular season title outright in the last 3 years. Yeah, so that's right. They were a good team. So that's, I like both of them. What can I say? I like both of them. Wright is ranked 2 in the Horizon under Cleveland State. And I think they're both good teams, and Wright has a reputation to uphold. UC Davis money line and under 149 is what Lex says. I'm going to put the total on there. UC Davis under 149. She is in playing Northeastern under 165. It started at 139. Excellent work. Good job. North Dak and Cal Poly over 134 is even money on your book. On your book. I've been playing a lot, Silky One. I don't even like betting early anymore. It becomes an addiction. Manic, you were great last night on Almost Adulting. Bucks to win and over the 213.5. And I do have a Total Chaos out. It's the last game of 4 sports tonight. So the last NBA, the last college basketball, which is Nova, the last college football, and a hockey game, those 4. You like Pepperdine today, -4. Also, Let's Go Waves. Ducks, the Pepperdine Waves. Ducks -7. Quack, quack. Okay. Let me look. Pepperdine. They go. Idaho State. Okay, so Idaho State beat Eastern Oregon. So, that's them coming there. Now they're going here. Okay. I mean, it's not like Idaho's that far. Don't get me wrong. It's like right next door. So I get that. But I just want to see if they've been on the road for a while or if they're just coming back. Pepperdine got beat up by Rice at Rice. So they went to Houston to play that. I remember talking about this game. Rice beat them 82-63, but now Pepperdine is back at home on the West Coast. WCC. Here they are. They've got 3 coming back, 3 starters back. Coach Lorenzo Romar's been there 6 years. They won the CBI championship, and they've got a B as all of their grades. All of their grades. And then Idaho's the Big Sky, I believe. Sky. And they've got all of their starters back, all 5. Coach Ryan Looney from Eastern Oregon has been there 2 years. He lost in the first round of the Big Sky. Their grades are B- back, C+ front, BB for bench and intangibles. This is kind of one where I like Idaho State. I don't know about that, how I feel about that. I'm not saying Pepperdine. I have a problem going against 4 starters in the beginning of the season. Like this is more important now because as the season progresses, obviously, if you're only returning 1, you guys are going to start playing with each other. And so you'll feel each other out. But in the very beginning, I kind of like to zone in on those teams that have 4 or 5 guys that are all coming back because they know the program. Oh, no problem, Marcellus. I'm glad you like it. Yes, like button, please. Gotta love the slaughter game action, right? NBA's been killing the tickets at night. I mean, fade or follow at your own risk, but it's a real thing. It's a real thing. East Side Ride or Die, 6 Mile. NBA T-Wolves and Lakers under 225 with all the injuries. That's what I said on Total Chaos. I was like, where are these points coming from? Who's scoring these points in the Timberwolves and Lakers game? Where are they going to come from? Okay, this is his Woody. T-Wolves under 225. Okay, we got that one. Thanks, Rick. I wish my connection would have been better, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. American upset. Oh, sugar. At Bill and Mare. Why don't you guys like Bill and Mare? I love Bill and Mare. Okay, let's look at them. America beat Marist. That's not a bad little gig. Oh, Patriot League. Marist and Merrimack. I told you guys to get on them yesterday. And it cashed. American Eagles is the Patriot League. Can it get more patriotic than the American Eagles? I'm not sure it can. I'm not sure it can. I'm guessing they're going to be alphabetically first. Look at that. So Americans ranked 7th in the Patriot League. They've got the top 3 backcourts in that league. They've got only one coming back. Coach Mike Brennan has been there 8 years. He's a Princeton guy. There are a lot of reasons for Mike Brennan to be optimistic about this team. Most of them are between 6'4" and 6'6" and play on the wing, led by 6'4" grad student Stacy Beckton Jr., 2-time Patriot League All-Defensive Team selection. The Eagles returned 4 starters. It just says 1. It's not what it says. Where is it? And a fleet of versatile young guards. Okay. I do love versatile young guards. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. You do want those. And then their grade is backcourt's a B, frontcourt C+, bench depth and intangibles are C pluses. And then old Bill and Mare, Colonials. I think I just like to say Bill and Mare more than I actually should. Yeah, Bill and Mare are ranked 9th in their conference. They lost to Wake Forest, 69, almost by 18 points, but they covered, didn't they? No, because they were getting 15, so they didn't cover. They've got 4 back. They've upgraded their talent level, and they're BBBB. They played a tough school in Wake, though, in playing Wake. Where's William and Mary located? They're in Williamsburg, Virginia. Oh, that makes sense. In America, okay. I don't have an opinion. How about that? But Miss Danica likes it. She's saying American upsets Bill and Mary. I don't hate it. I don't have a feeling either way. How about that? I don't have a feeling either way. I want to see them play. Teasers should get index cards. Just talking out loud here. NHL for Miss Danica is Carolina, and then the Blackhawks under 5.5. Got you. All right, light wager. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at all. The Wensons are funny. They are. My wife thinks she's funny, which is by far the funniest part of her jokes. I think she's funny. The African in Niagara who was saying Niagara when I was thinking in my head, since we stress vowels, Niag plus 19.5 at Ohio. A Texas Twinkie? Or there's the deep fried Twinkies? I've had those. They're usually like at the fair or wherever. Yes, I have had those. I like the deep fried Oreos, and I really like deep fried pickles. And I am not a fried person. I don't really do a lot of fry. I'm looking up Niagara. At OSU, 19.5 is what you got. Yep. Let's see what Niagara's up to. They lost their first game, but they did cover. Oh, they lost by 3 to Xavier. So they've already played a big school and didn't seem too upset about it, the MAA. They're ranked 10 this season. I would go with American, Miss Danica, the more I think about it. It's just a home thing. Now that one's in my head. American's not a team I know very well either. And I love Bill and Mare, so I think that's why I'm being biased right now. Okay, they're in Niagara, New York. In 2 seasons, Greg Paulus has won 21 games and almost reached the MAC tournament title game without any opportunity to run an off-season workout program. You went to Duke. Yeah, this is Greg Paulus from Duke is their coach. So he's got a really good coaching pedigree is what this guy's got. He's got a B in the backcourt, B- front court, bench depth C+, intangibles are a B. Despite stoppages and no off season, the Purple Eagles were one step away from the MAC tournament title game last season. Nwandu will be missed, but Niagara has lots of pieces back from the team that finished strong last March. Okay, so we're liking Niagara. Let's look at Ohio State in the Big East. I think they're just in the beginning. 20. They're ranked 20 in the Bible. In the Bible. Arkansas, Houston. There they are. Ohio State has 4. Lost in the first round. If you coach an elite basketball program long enough, you're going to experience it. Oh, I remember this. This is Chris Holman. He's the guy that he's like been there every year, but he never wins. Coach K lost in the NCAA tournament first round. Tom Izzo did too. Bill Self lost in the first round as a 4 seed back-to-back years. Dean Smith lost in the first round. And of course, Tony Bennett stands as the only coach to steer a number 1 seed to a first round loss. Until last season, Chris Holtman didn't know how it felt to be part of that club, regardless of whether he was leading Butler or Ohio State, and regardless of what seam his team was owed, his side always had triumphed in the opening round. I like Niagara. I'm with you on that. It looks like Ovechkin may break Brett Hull's goal record tonight. Well, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Does anyone like Sam? I always love Sam Houston. Y'all know that. That's one of my teams. I have a lot of friends from high school that went to Sam. They're playing Nebraska. Western Athletic. Yeah, Western. They're ranked 7 in the conference. Nothing super special about them there. This is the same where Abilene Christian is in here. Remember, we love some Abilene Christian. Okay, Sam Houston. 11 years for the coach. They lost in the Southland quarterfinals. They had 8 newcomers last season and had COVID. They started off 0-3 with losses to SMU, Texas Tech, and Boise, each by 30 points. They rebounded, came back. They've got 4 back, and they're all A's in their deal. They are all A's. Nebraska, I'm not really ever a Nebraska person. Or are they Big Ten? Is that what Nebraska is? Yeah, they are. They're ranked 12th in the Big Ten. This is going to be an inflated line because no one's ever heard of Sam Houston State. Everybody knows who Nebraska is, so lay in 11.5. They got 3 out of 2 back. Second-year coach, Fred Hoiberg. During Fred's first 2 seasons at Nebraska, the athletic department paid him $6.5 million to deliver 14 wins and 2 last-place finishes. So that coach is at a bit of a, for those who don't feel like doing the math, that's $464,285.71 per victory. At that rate, Mike Krzyzewski would have earned $509.3 million during his 41 years at Duke. Dang, Gina. And they're all B's. I like Sam Houston here. I would take it. It's probably one I would lay off of because I want to watch Nebraska play, because what that sounds like is the Nebraska coach needs to get his shiz together or he's going to be out, right? You're going against Higgs in the NFL is what you're doing. Higgs in the NFL. What time is my show? We don't know yet. I think we were saying 8 Eastern, 7 for Laterica, 5 for Tony and I. I think that's what Laterica, is that what we were saying? Oh wait, I did that one. You said you liked a team because they run the court. Who was that? Northern Illinois? I want to say yes. I don't remember. Indiana State. Someone was saying that Indiana State likes to run their guys, so we're going to take them over. You're subscribed for tomorrow? Excellent, for show cash. Indiana State's a running team. We are drinking already. It's going to be an interesting day. Maybe drunk medic netting will be better than not drink medic. Did y'all talk about Army Duke? No, I did not. So Army Duke is a good one. Covered the Wright State game. I picked it over. Oh, on your article? I'm not happy with you right now. You sold me down a river and got me in trouble for something I didn't do. So I'm not happy with you right now. Covered Wright. Okay, so he likes Wright State over Duke. Coach K went to Army. Hey, I'm late, but I definitely in. Like button activated. I love it. So Auburn have all their starters back. Hold on, I'll look. Johnny Wilson, how's it going? Miss Danica, I think SU lost. Portland can win today against 9. SU lost Houston or avoid altogether. What's Campbell doing? Come on, Campbell, get your crap together. I don't know if I know what you're talking about, Miss Danica. Two SU loss. Oh, and then you wanted Auburn is what you were asking. They're going to be 61. No, they didn't get all their starters back. Sharif Cooper left. He was their big guy at Auburn. Sharif Cooper left and declared for the NBA draft, where he was taken in the 2nd round by the Atlanta Hawks. And then JT Thor also left to make 5 Auburn players taken in the last 3 NBA drafts. Justin Powell's not back. Jamal Johnson's not back. Javon Franklin's not back. And Tyrell Jones is not back. But they picked some guys up. So they got a kid named Wendell from Eastern Kentucky. He was one of the top players in the Ohio Valley. He's a freshman. And this is like the reg, because the eligibility stuff. So he's not a true freshman. Katie Johnson, they got from Georgia. Devin Cambridge is kind of filling in for a guy named Alan Flanagan. Jabari Smith Parker, former son of LSU and NBA forward Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith Jr. Did I say Jabari Parker? He was a Duke guy. So yeah, Auburn does not have all of their starters back, not even close. Johnny Wilson loves the Lakers -3 tonight. Lakers -3. I just can't with the Lakers. I just can't see one team play opening day, and I don't play until the 16th. I like to get 5 games because then I can do my numbers, or at least start doing my numbers properly. Just go with the gut. I take notes the night before. You sleep on it, then roll with it or scratch it. Sometimes when you drink, you can't lie to yourself. Minnesota line was lowered to 1.5 home versus Western Kentucky. I think Minnesota should be favorites. Your thoughts? Minnesota has a first-year coach. Wait, are we talking football? Because I feel like we are. Are you coming in my chat talking football with me right now? Is that what you're trying to do? Minnesota, Iowa. Okay, wait. Minnesota line was lowered to +1.5 home versus Western Kentucky. WK. There they are. Okay, I'm sorry. I put in min and it didn't pop up. So they are on a neutral court. That's something to pay attention to. Western Kentucky beat Alabama State. Remember, weren't we all on Alabama State that day? We were. 48-79. Better in the second half, they were. Conference USA. Oh, for crying out loud. 2 of 3 came back. 4 years for Rick Stansberry. They got an A in the backcourt, BBB for Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers. And then Minnesota is, what are they, a Big 10 or Big East? Big East. It looks like nobody came back. Wait, Richard Pitino left. And Isaiah Ihan stayed. I loved Minnesota when Richard Pitino was there, but they've got a B backcourt, C+ front court, B- bench. They beat up on UMKC. Remember, I faded them. Yeah, me and Miss Danica liked UMKC there. We did not cash it, but part of our rundown was that it was a new coach with no returners. So on a neutral court, it does seem, yeah, I see it Minnesota -3, and now it's down to a 1.5. So that's typically going to be take the dog. Where can I get that book? Online. Drunk thoughts are true thoughts. Money soda with the first half. Don't waste your time. 71.57. I don't know. Not loving it. Army. Coach K used to coach at Army. Yes, sir. Duke will win, but Coach K won't run it up on his old team. Yeah, this happens every year. He's not going to embarrass anybody, especially on a Veterans Day weekend. He played at West Point. He coached at Army. So Nuggets to win. Isn't West Point Army? There's 2 different places. I don't know why this has just occurred to me. Nuggets to win 214.5. Georgia State pulling away. Damn. Do you think Kansas can cover 26? I do think they can, but I'm not going to bet that they do because I don't lay 26 points. They got Remy from ASU. That was one of the ones we were correct on last night, right? It was too many points. They're going to play Carleton. They're going to beat Tarleton by 7,000 points, I bet. Tarleton lost a tree by 12 points. They did cover. They were 16-point favorites. It's Kansas State's job to beat the out of Tarleton. I mean, that's what Tarleton is there for. It's a pay-to-play kind of situation. You're not American if you don't love a versatile guard. That's a fact. If you don't love versatile guards, just get it, move somewhere else because you don't belong here. I like that American pick too. Okay, we'll put it up. We'll put it up here. American. Middle America. Facts. Trust me, at Elcraft. I love deep fried Twinkies, but I think Texas Twinkie is like a savory thing with jalapeno and bacon. I don't eat bacon. I don't want that. I don't want that. I haven't heard of that before. All right. Well, now I want to roll with you guys. Let's eat together. Well, I could use another Go-Gurt. Go Nets. Already drop flowers and make a statement on Detroit Lenny's grave. What? What's happening? Tomas, try to say this name. I'm afraid it's a bad word in a different country. Hi. You were born in Niagara, were you? That's cool. I didn't know you were born in Niagara, AJs. Yeah, picks for Hangover. Blackhawks puck line and Auburn -25.5. I can't get behind that Auburn. But Hoiberg had a nice 3-pointer at Iowa State. Coach K couldn't shoot a lick at Army. LOL, Nebraska will always suck at basketball. I hope so, because then I don't have to change my line of thinking about them. They can just keep sucking, you know. Hi, Alan. Hi, Alan Miles. I sent Alan Miles a care package, which with a bunch of my Chargers gear. I had Chargers bingo cards, a Chargers pillow, and a Chargers hat, and I shipped it all to him. We like Blackhawks there, and then Pedro was saying Blackhawks on the puck line too. I want on this American pick now. See what you're doing tonight. Do I want Niagara on the board? Do I want Niagara? We talked about it, but what did I say? I didn't write it down, so I couldn't have loved it. I took Northern Illinois. Yeah, okay. I took Northern Illinois. So that's when I took. I kind of want Wofford. I really kind of want to take that. I just wish it was a little bit more points. And then American +2. They won't even let you money line them. Pinches. Well, I can't money line it. Maybe your book allows you to. I got to think about it. I got to look at it more. Okay. I just had to check our text messages before you asked. You told me 7 my time, which would be 5 my time, right? But we can do 6 your time, which would be 4 my time. But I can't do that time because I do free pick videos at 4 my time. But I'm doing my total chaoses right after this show, so I won't have to do those at 5. So then I can meet you guys at 5, and we can do that show instead. Pedro reminds me of a song, Everybody Threw Flowers, I Threw a Grenade. I was thinking the Stones song, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. All right. Wyoming, we have in a teaser. Wyoming +20 with South Florida, both teased. I liked it under, is actually what I was thinking about that game, was it would be an under. Any of you guys have straight up? Thank you. I remember that from last year. I'm thinking like SU Edwardsville, like SIU Edwardsville. That's what was jamming in my head. So I was like, what am I missing here? Hola. East Carolina -4.5. That's where the that's where the Pirates go. They are the Pirates. That's where the Twins go to school. Let's look. A little ECU action. What do you Twins think about this one? If you're still in the chat. Come here, baby. EC. U is taking on Canisius. Oh, Canisius. They lost by 10 to Miami, Florida. And they covered. They were 15-point favorite or dogs. And then East Carolina. And it's moving towards Canisius, actually. Beat South Carolina State. They were 21.5-point favorites, and they only won by 8. Not enough points for me to get involved in, necessarily. Yeah, not enough points for me to get involved in. Oh, Portland versus Houston in the NBA. Okay, yeah, I don't NBA. I was like, okay, I got you. What am I looking at? East Carolina. Let's look at them real quick. 81. All right. They were 7-1 last season, playing tough defense and efficient offense, limiting mistakes, and looking like a team ready to escape the basement of the AAC. But then what happened was COVID happened. They were all ready to go. Then COVID ravaged the Pirates, okay? Lengthy delays in keeping them and Coach Joe Dooley from the practice floor for weeks at a time. The rhythm vanished. They were talented and experienced enough to hang in. the American, but they didn't have the closers to finish. You got to seal the deal, guys. They lost 10 of 11 to finish the season. Their one win was at home against Houston. I don't know why they have to bring up old shit. I don't know why they had to bring that up. Yeah, they lost a transfer to the ACC. I forget who, but I remember reading that. Gained one back from the league, leading the transfer influx. Blah, 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 blah. They got four starters. Okay, so that's them. And then Canisius. So they had a rocky season last season is what they did, but they've got talent. They've got their guys back. 233. They're ranked 11th in their conference. They've got 4 back. They had a lot of COVID issues. They spent more than 140 days in quarantines. And they had a 41-day gap between games, but they still had a winning record. Yeah, just not too much uncertainty. Both had good teams with bad seasons because of COVID, and the line's not big enough for me to get on one either way. So I'm not exactly sure about that. For whoever asked that. Yesterday I was right. Maryland minus 18 was a trap. Line movement shows George Washington was the play. You did get that one correct. I didn't bet it, but I told you I wasn't prepared to fade Maryland. But now after 2 games, we see them, right? Now we can kind of see what they've got going on. Holly, you cray, you sold me down the river. Who, you? He sold me down the river. I'm not happy. I did basic training at Fort Sam, and basketball was huge there. And I knew nothing about basketball then and now, but it was big. Oh, that's cool. It was college basketball. Okay. Did we get there? I forget what it was. Good morning. How was your night? Long. Mine was wonderful. Just kidding. Parlays busted due to Jazz and Ravens. So I'm done with the NBA and NFL. Well, good news. That's good news to me because you'll come to me to get college basketball picks now. The rent's too damn high. Charleston Southern plus 24 at Ole Miss. Ole Miss beat my mom's alma mater in the first game. Charleston, something about Charleston Southern. 153. How long have I been on? An hour 12, 153. I got to get off and go do those chaoses. Okay, I have an hour. 153, although I do need to eat. 3 came back. Barkley. They're all C's. They won the regular season finale. Their conference record was 2-15 last year and 3-18 for the whole thing. They're number 6th in the South. Nothing super fun. They've got 3 A's. Oh, wait, that's Campbell. That's why I bet on Campbell. Backcourt C, frontcourt C+, bench C-, intangibles are a B. And then we've got Ole Miss. Is it you? I can't read them anymore because I've smudged. Just find them on this page. Okay, I gotta kind of hurry up. Charleston. Like I said, this book really only works for like the first, month or so of the season. And then it'll kind of be drilled into your head and you'll have stats that you can go off of. So this is not going to be par for the course as far as looking things up go, but it's just a good spot, 331, to get our heads right. 331. Ole Miss has got 4. Kermit Davis will never abandon the traditional method of building a program when he can recruit good high school players. He's going to do it. They're ranked 8th in the Southeastern. I don't know about that one. It is a lot. The rent is high there. That is a lot of points. Charleston Southern's just not my jam. Points is a lot, and it's going the right way. I mean, the stats are a little skewed because Southern beat Johnson Wales 118-71, but again, it's a D2, so that's what's supposed to happen. And then Ole Miss beat New Orleans, 23.5-point favorites, 71-81. They beat them by 22, so they did not cover, or 21. Whatever the math is when you do that math. I don't know. I don't like have a gut about that one. You know, sometimes you just like feel it. I don't feel it. I thought Detroit could have a stroke and be revived by Manic and her friend. I know. Lenny was rawed. You were awesome last night, and Lenny was off the hook. I loved it. First time watching, definitely just hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, friend. Who has more? They both have 4 back. Both of them have 4. I like Western Kentucky, Dre Richardson, but had few big handicappers on Minnesota. Sean Higgs was on Western Kentucky. Oh, that was it. Thank you. After all, my alarm clock works. Which half sounds better? Kings -2 or Nets 4.5? I don't know. I'm not NBAing. Chat, can you help him out with that? Miss Danica should be a Parlay. She's one of us. Yeah, Miss Danica, if you want to be in our Parlays, you definitely can. You like the UAB spread tonight? Let me cruise through some of these. Honestly, think Auburn wins, but too much points for me. I would take it -10, not -25.5. Yeah, their coach is Bruce Pearl. I love me some Bruce Pearl. Like, love him. And he's a great, oh, my nose is tickling me. He's a great team builder. Sharif Cooper was definitely a big loss for a little fly or something. Was a big problem for that team, but he'll reload. No, I don't eat bacon. No, I don't. And I don't eat jalapenos either. I don't like spicy things. And I don't dine on swine. At your service, my captain. You're welcome, Chargers fan. Miss Danica, I might just have to stay away from it. If you can't take the points, don't lay them. If you don't take Blackhawks, pick from the same source. Bryant +8 over Rhode Island. Something was going on with Rhode Island. What were we talking about Rhode Island? 123. 4 starters. Oh, David Cox is their coach. He came from Bill and Mare. I love Bill and Mare. St. Bonnie and VCU played in the season's A10 champ game. Rhode Island players could have been forgiving for thinking about what might have been. The Rams beat both of those title contenders in the regular season, part of a year which potential and challenger. I get it. I don't feel like in every single team out of all of these teams in the book that we need to mention that there was COVID last year. Like, got it. I was there. We were all there. All there. Backcourt's a B+, frontcourt's a B+, bench is an A-, and the intangibles are a B. So that is Rhode Island, and they are ranked in their conference 6th in their conference. And then Bryant is Summit. Get up there. Remember, we liked Brian a lot last year. I do remember that. I want to say we did, didn't we? It's moving from a URI -11 down to an 8.5, which says, yep, Bryant would be your play. They just did beat the shiz out of Fisher College, 122-54. Remember, when we are doing stats, these are the games we're going to take out. We are not including these numbers into our numbers of like trying to figure out spreads and totals because they're screwing with us, right? And the thing that's going to happen as the season goes on is public bettors, you know, when you walk into a sports book and you get the sheet and on the back it's got everybody's stats, public bettors look at that. Oh, look how many points they score compared to how many points they give up. Oh, well, this must be the play. But if you don't take numbers like this out of it, that's a problem. And then another thing is the home and away, right? A lot of them are playing in tournaments right now. So they're not at home, but their stats are going to go under the home team column of stats, right? Because in the tournament, they were the home team. So that's something you want to look at. How I take that out because I want to know what your actual in your building with your fans numbers are for playing at home. So those are two things that I'm going to use as the season goes on. What am I doing in the Northeast? So keep that in mind. That's important stuff right there. That's like, I don't want to call it a trick, but that's pretty much how I get my work done. Pretty much my bread and butter right there is figuring that stat skew out. Bryant's number 2 in the Northeast. 4 and 1. They got 4 back. With every Northeast Conference team experiencing at least one COVID. Got it. Yeah, I would roll Bryant there. I would roll Bryant. Shiz buckets against Rhode Island. In Rhode Island, I'll take the points. Yeah. Was it 6.5? Is that what we got? 8.5. Even better. Yeah, that line moved down 2. I like that Bryant play. Good work, Jarrett. Good work. How much starters return for Wofford and Clemson? Clemson's ACC. They're right here. Clemson's 3 and 2. Brownwell, the coach, is trying to fill leadership gaps in his starting guards. So he's brought in 5th-year forward Hunter Tyson. The identity of those capable of making up for the lost production on the stat sheet isn't nearly as defined. It just doesn't look like, just in case it takes a while for that things to happen, Brownwell has brought in another graduate, Nate Bonahan, from the transfer portal. Backcourt's a B, bench depth, intangibles are a B, and the front court's a C. I'm not loving Clemson. And clearly they're rebuilding. They're doing things. And then Wofford has, I'm hungry, 344. Same, 3 and 2. Little Wofford enrollment under 2,000 seems annually predicted to drop off in the basketball success the program has enjoyed the last decade. The Scrappy Terriers have won 63% of their games in the last 12 years and racked up 621 seasons. They've got all B's, B backcourt, B minus front court, B bench, A intangibles. I'm just not into it. You know, I like Wofford. Wofford is the way that I like it. It's on my board.
Do you need out too? You need out there and out there. Okay, you go. You go do.
He's got cat business right now. There's a lot of cat things going on right now. We would not understand. That's right. Just hit me. Okay, will do. Once saw the drop. I said, nope, lots of other options. Yeah, that's just it. You like Radford? Virginia just lost to Navy. I know. Me and Miss Danica were all over. That was a Miss Danica Navy plus 16.5. I looked it up. I loved it, and I bet on it, and we cashed it, didn't we, Miss Danica? Okay, so Radford. 158. Oh, my eyes are killing me. I've been staring in so much light lately. So the thing with Radford, it's a first-year coach. But he was already familiar with the program. He used to get kicked out of the gym sneaking in as a youngster. Now he's got a key. That's cute. He was an assistant coach in Florida. He's a Gator. But he went to West Virginia. He inherits 4 starters from a team that has won 20 games. So yeah, they got 4 of them back. So nothing wrong with that, Radford. Although I would wonder, is Virginia in a get-right spot, though? Or is Virginia just suck? 17.5 is a ton of points for a team with 4 starters, though. 100%. Yeah, they lost 58-66 to Navy. That's ugly, Virginia. That's ugly. They're in the ACC. They're not in the top 20, though. Tony Bennett, get your head right. They've only got 1 starter back, too. Hey, did you guys know that Virginia, they had COVID last year? They had COVID issues. Okay, I like that, Alan. I like that a lot. Radford plus 17.5. They're going to come out and play them hard. There you go. I like it. I like it a lot. Under in the Boise offense is overhyped. That's the way I liked that game too. You got that Wyoming under, big battle of the defenses. Okay, cool. So we all agree about Wyoming. Boise State goes under. Lenny was getting worked up, entertaining, but now I just want to be like him more, simple mind. Don't start. Boise State at home Friday night, lights and a good defense. I like Boise State. Caught in the Georgia State game twice. Under 164.5 and 161.5. Cash it, baby. 145 points and 30 seconds left. Yes! You are awesome. Campbell's coming back. Come on, Campbell, you little shizzes. I don't want to lose my first bet of the day. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. There we go. It's not looking good. I see 65, 64. I don't know why I laid points. Why do we even 6.5, 6 points? Why? Hi, Isaac. Grand Canyon. You like Copen and Ryder to go over the 156. We'll put that over here. Copen over 156. Grand Canyon. You need one? What do you need? Come on down, Miss Danica. You would love our group. We do make money. Yes, we do. You're banned from watching most games. My man cave turned into the little one's room, and my sports viewing has its limitations, which is good. Bet it and forget it. What's done is done. Yeah. I missed the start of this. Do you have any plans tonight that I can tail, aka like Riverside? I bet on Northern Illinois plus 25, and I think I'm going to get on Radford and Bryant. I might get into that. Here's Radford right here. I almost like that first half too, but it won't give it to me. I need Campbell to go into overtime. That's what I need. Okay, I took Radford. That's an Alan Miles play. I kind of want Bryant. They're down to an 8 now. I'll throw down on them. Okay. I upped my betting limits today, so I'm positive that I'll lose everything that I bet on just to really, send it home. So yeah, I took Radford, I took Bryant, I took them, and then I'm on Campbell for whatever reason. Maybe what's going on? Campbell's up by 1. I know that my screen doesn't keep me timed in properly. Pedro, I pick and choose which games to watch and drink water because one beer will put me to sleep. About to grab lunch before the show. All right. Good luck to you, Laterica. Long Island plus 11. Charleston Southern plus 24. Says stimulus. Stressing about line on game. That looks iffy. They reminded myself there are over 40 games to look at. Yeah, that's just move on. Move on to the next one. No problem, Top Shelf. Yeah. If you start stressing about it or you're like, I'm not sure, just move on. There's plenty. South Carolina, upstate, and Charlotte under a 131.5. Renofa, Japan, soccer. What up? Niagara and Ohio State. We liked Niagara. We didn't write it. I didn't write it. Oh my gosh.
You just came in. But you just came in. Okay? That's not how it works.
Okay, I got to scoot because I've got 2 more shows like right after this. Allie said, do not bet against military teams on Veterans Day. Just saying. Pepperdine should win today, but don't know Idaho State. Yeah, that's I know Rickett likes Pepperdine though. That was his pick. He liked Pepperdine. It wasn't enough points for me to get involved. 17.5 is a lot. Even the total's 123. Yep, so there you go. USC upstate plus the 14 at Charlotte. I feel like college by A&M minus 11 at ACU is a lot of points for A&M. Texas A&M, Florida A&M. There's a lot of A&Ms out there. ACU, Texas A&M. 11 for Abilene Christian. Texas A&M was a very good school. Weren't they a very good school last year? They played North Florida 46-64. 46-64. A&M won 17.5 points. They're in the Southeastern. Look at this real quick, just because it's Texas A&M. Same place where LSU plays. A&M is ranked 11th in that conference, so maybe not the best team ever. LSU does have Darius Days. Here they are. 2 of 3 came back. Second-year coach, Buzz Williams. Oh, I know Buzz Williams. Oh, breaking news. There was COVID. Breaking news. Backcourt's a B, front court's a C+. The bench is a B. Intangibles are a C+. Love my Abilene Christian. You know I do. Well, you know I love my Abilene Christian. They are 6th in their conference. They got 3 back, but it's a first-year coach. Grand Canyon was ranked 1 last year. They are 3 this year. I know we were talking Grand Canyon. Abilene Christian has a great backcourt, great bench, great intangibles. I'd say take a shot with them. I'm not going to bet it, but take a shot with them. I like Abilene Christian plus the points. Campbell for 58 seconds. May get there. I was hoping to go to overtime, maybe. Kansas over the 134. You have a good day too. I'm going to pull you guys in. You can look at the board. You hit the you like the under in that A&M game. That's not a bad look. Bottoms up. Have a great day, Medic. Texas A&M is a good under team. Okay, so that's 2 confirmations. We have someone liking Kansas over and Texas A&M under. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys in so you can take a photo, and then I got a jam. Mr. Nika, I hear that. You put some fire picks up today. How can I follow you? You're part of the program because I just subscribed, started watching today. The Parlays. The Parlays are a group of girls that I kind of put together. I met them all through this show. It's a posse party weekend. There's 12 of us, and I just got everyone's number and threw us all into a group chat so we could go over picks because some of us are good at some things and some of us aren't, or good at other things. So there's quite a few of us. Let me take this down. And we're going to do a show tonight Tony Cobbs, and Laterica will be on. We call Tony Cobbs the GOAT. She's incredibly good at what she does. Okay. Let me get this going this way. I figured out what the damn issue is with these wheels. You just don't stay up. Okay, you go this way. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay, so y'all can take a picture. How's that work? Of the board. All right. In 3, 2, 1. 1-800-LEX guarantee or get your money back as soon as I hit a 10-leg parlay. Oy vey. Excuse me. Oy vey, Lexington. I'm waiting on a lady. I'm just waiting on a friend. I'm just waiting on a friend. Okay, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me today. It was a good show. Hopefully, we just keep on rocking it right along. I'm going to go eat. You like the under in the Abilene Christian game? Okay. Yeah, Texas A&M. We got it on the board. That's okay. I don't know what's happening right now, but I have to turn this off and go eat toast before I pass out. All right. I love you guys. Total Chaoses will be coming tonight. I think 8 o'clock Eastern. We're going to do the Parlays College Basketball Look Ahead show for Saturday. So ring that bell for notifications so you're not missing the free content that we're doing here. Okay. That's the jam. If you're looking for me on Twitter, I'm at Plus Money Honey. And then also we do have a Morning Wood Facebook group that you can join. There's lots of free contests. I'm going to drop it into the chat right now. So if you guys want to just hit this link, then you absolutely can. You can be part of our Morning Wood community. It's a great place to ask questions, post picks, find other people's picks, all that kind of jazz. All right. So should be a great show tonight. I'll see you guys then. And good luck, everyone. Let's have a rockin' Friday. Good luck. Bye.